Hey everyone, this is Littlebox. Welcome to the Soda Peeps interview. This is not the big video project I'm working on. This is like a mini vid to get myself relevant and also to learn this editing software. It's a pain. Anyway, to the video.
Oh yeah. I just noticed that. Well, hey, thanks so much for joining us. I greatly appreciate that.
All right, let's start with the questions. All right. First of all, what made you start YouTube?
Basically, the pandemic hit. And I was honestly, I mean, I do love my video games, but
hmm
I got back into it. I was like in 11th grade, halfway through the year, and it was just like, well, I guess the amount of schoolwork I was getting uh, decreased by a lot, decreased drastically. So then I was like, well, let me get back into gaming. Got into gaming, and now I want to do some
Yep.
speed running. And I was like, well,
hmm
in order to submit a speed run, you only got two options: upload a Google file or upload a YouTube video. So I was like, from one day to the next, I was like, let's start a YouTube channel, and now I'm here.
That's very cool. Okay, second question. Who was your inspiration for making these videos? You know, like all your videos and everything. What was your inspiration?
Well, I've had many inspirations from several different people, but the person that made me want to start a YouTube channel, his YouTube channel is called Mega Snoop. Uh, if you ever see my profile picture, it's from a game called Toontown, and he specializes in creating Toontown YouTube videos. So that's the guy that I'd say inspired me to start my YouTube channel. But for my videos, several, just like basically any YouTube video I see and anything that I like from those videos I watch, I take. Stop calling! Oh my god, I'm gonna block this guy. Sorry. 69420 just called me. Sorry about that. But yeah,
It's fine.
yes, sorry about that. But yeah, any videos I see and if they do something funny that makes me laugh, that's now my idea.
All right. What does Soda Peeps mean, and how did you get the name?
Oh, that is a great question. It was when I created my Minecraft Java account about almost 10 years ago. I was trying to figure out names to name my profile or character since you can only have like one or something or change it once every year or whatever it is. So then it was my sister and I. I thought of the Miner Boys, which
hmm
ew. But then my sister was like, "Oh, you should name yourself Soda Peeps because you like soda and like people." And I was like, "Okay, that you know what, stuck to it." And yeah, so every single game after that, or AK for the past 10 years, I've named that. Um, like from Roblox, I
hmm
created my Roblox account like 10 years ago. Clash of Clans, any other game. But it was when I started my YouTube channel, I was like, well, I should also name it this. So, but the name has been around for a long time, but it's been out in the public now for as long as my YouTube channel has been out for.
All right. Okay. When looking into your past and watching your old content with Wizard 101 content and Toontown, how was it making the shift to only Roblox content?
Well, it was honestly, I started playing Toontown because I wanted to like the key with a gaming channel, or I guess one of the approaches you can take is starting off with a relatively, I don't want to say dead game, but like a relatively like smaller community game, but the community is still alive. So
hmm
that's how I started off with. And then Wizard 101, it's like I was like promoting myself, you could say, like where you start off with like a smaller game and then you promote yourself to a larger game. So that's how I kind of did it. But then my sister suggested because I plan on after Wizard 101 to play a different game. It was like Stardew Valley or something like that. But then my sister was like, "You should play Roblox." And honestly, I'm super glad I did because Roblox literally is. Oh my god. Sorry.
That was
Roblox.
fun.
Yeah, sorry about that. Roblox is literally like myself if I was a video game, like with all the memes and all the children yelling and screaming and having fun.
Oh,
That's literally who I am.
all right. What editing software do you use, and what inspired your editing style?
Oh, that's I've had two in total. So
Okay.
the first however long before I built my computer, which
Mm-hmm.
was now been like 6 months. Before that, I used to use iMovie, but the free version.
All
Like,
right.
yeah, like literally for the first 2 years or 2.5 years of my YouTube channel, I've literally spent not a single penny on it, and I've gained some growth. So yeah, I think up until I
Mm-hmm.
built my PC, that's basically like the main. Or it was my microphone that I bought, and then I
Oh, okay.
decided to just build a PC. Yeah, before spending any of my money because I only plan on like using money that I got from my channel to put back into the channel.
All
Sometimes I'll
right.
use like yeah, like the money I get from work and put it into the channel as well. But yeah, wait, what was the question again?
What inspired your editing style? That's the second one.
Oh yes, yes. So yeah, I kind of went on a you know what they call it. Sorry, sorry.
That's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, but editing, yeah. So yeah, so basically, yeah. And any, I didn't put a penny to my channel until I got a penny. But
Mm-hmm.
even still, like if you have the work, the desire behind it, you can make things happen. So yeah, so I used iMovie, iMovie free version, which worked. I always like to say that none of the software itself was good. The only good thing about it was the fact that it's like a timeline where you can put like videos on it. That's about it.
Yeah.
All the edits itself, I honestly just like it was either images or like no transition was good. Zoom,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really zoom a lot. Yeah, it was mostly like sound effects I pulled off the internet and images that I pulled off the internet. Um, but then now I use after I built my computer, I was like, okay, this is Windows now. Like I also all my lovely computers in the back. That's where I start my channel. The big one with the Among Us
Mm-hmm.
shaking as you know what. That's where the channel like first started, and then it moved over to the laptop where you see the nerd emoji, and then where the Board
Mm-hmm.
Ape NFT is. That's a second monitor that I put uh, with the laptop. So yeah, that's how the channel started, and then now it moved over to the big computer. So now when I built the PC, I was like, you know what, there's no iMovie on Windows. Let's find something better, and then I watched a video. Then I learned about DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is like apparently like an editing software that they use for Hollywood
Yep.
movies. But they have a free version and a studio version. But honestly, the free version literally has everything. So I don't know why you would spend money on the paid version, whatever it is. But yeah, I now
All
use
right.
DaVinci Resolve 18 free version, which honestly does not feel like a free version.
Oh. All right. Okay. Next question is, who's some of your favorite YouTubers?
Some of my favorite YouTubers, honestly, I gotta say you.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude,
those
that flatters me. Thank you.
yeah, of course. Yeah, those videos that you make, love them. Um, but honestly, any YouTuber, any YouTube channel that I run into, they I if I watch your video, I'm watching it for a reason. There's something of value that
Mm-hmm.
you bring to me. That you bring to me. Yes, that you bring to me. So
All right.
yeah, so anything that if there's a video out there and I spend more than 5 seconds watching it, then that shows that you've added some kind of value into my life, therefore making me a fan of yours. So yeah, so there's I
All
can go
right.
down the list, but I think this will turn into a 12-hour stream.
All right. When did you start streaming?
Oh, okay, yes, that is because that is a separate question that will be answered separately. I started streaming. The first day was August 15th, 2021. If not, subtract that by like 7 days or something like that. That's
All right.
somewhere around like that. That's like the first day. But the thing was, I actually because I started streaming on Twitch. That was like Twitch was like the main idea. I didn't start streaming on YouTube until like a while after. But my I had my Twitch account ever since I created my YouTube account, but I didn't start streaming until I moved out and was like almost living alone, where I had a lot more privacy. And I didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
make like a lot of like noise. But yeah, I started streaming on like August 2021. I've saved every single live stream that I've had ever is on my second YouTube channel, Soda Peeps Spacebar 2.
Hmm.
except for the very first stream and a part of my first subathon. Because my very first stream, I didn't realize that you had to, in the settings, turn on save VODs as a setting. So the first live stream is gone. Except for a three
Yeah.
second clip of it, where if you open up the channel, you'll hear like like a bass drop meme kind of sounding clip.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that's saved from it. And then I say a part of my subathon because that's also the one time I got banned from Twitch. So I had basically to summarize it up. That subathon lasted for a week. Around day 4, there was just some guy. He just kept on being like rude. Like I don't care if people are rude in my chat, but like this is subathon. So when I say like 2 days, this guy had literally been rude for 2 days straight. He kept on
Oh.
saying like you're bad at the game, you're bad at the game, but like he actually like he was like frustrated that like I guess watching me. I don't need to be a Karen, like I don't care, but yeah, I was like, this is subathon 2 days. I think we had enough. I banned him. I guess he got angry. He got for
Oh.
yeah, reason that wasn't um for obviously a reason that wasn't in my grasp. So yeah, unfortunately that happened. But yeah,
How
that's
much did you grow? Oh, sorry, my fault. You can continue.
I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, that was a question, right? How my first day of streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry. Once again, went off the rails. First day was on like August 15th, 2021, and then on my first YouTube stream was May 9th, 2022, which you can find on my main channel because I stream on my main channel.
Yeah.
And yes, that's about it.
Okay. How much did you grow as a creator since you first started, and what made you grow?
Well, there's several. I mean, wait, do you mean like in terms of numbers or in terms of myself or both?
Yourself.
Oh, myself. Well, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I can say I'm super glad I started this journey, even though I even like the day was March 31st, 2020. Like any day, like literally like minutes before that day, I never would have seen myself as a YouTuber. But then minutes after that day, I'm like, wow, well, this is a new journey. Never thought I'd continue. I mean, when I start something, I kind of like don't want to quit unless it's something that's like I just don't see any value continuing on. But it's been almost 3 years now, and I've grown a lot. I guess sub number wise, but also myself. It really has stemmed as something that wow I like because I've always liked meeting people, I guess, and like always being known for like a good thing. And I also because and like with this now, like if you're like on the internet, you can like choose to influence and influence and do good for people and because I choose to like entertain and play with viewers, but throughout the streams or throughout the videos, you can always add in like that good positive thing in there. Um, so yeah, so that's and wait, what was the question again? Sorry.
How much did you grow as a creator since you first started, and what made you grow?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Sorry. I keep on getting off the rails. Be patient with the elderly. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, so yeah, so that's so I guess this something like this clicked for me because there's an infinite number of things you can do when you grow up and make a living off of. But this I can literally do all day, whether the results are good or bad. I can literally do this all day. So yeah, that's what I like to do. So yeah, so me myself, I'm like, well, this is beautiful. I love doing this, but in terms of like numbers, I guess like the growth. I mean, this is I mean where I am right now. I'm pretty, and there's always room for improvement. But where I see myself now, never thought I'd get to this point where like I'm now making money off of this. Got monetized on YouTube. That's definitely like the harder one.
Of
And
course.
yeah, so that never thought that would happen. But yeah, but once I started, I knew that like I want to be big. Like I want like for good reasons, and that's why I
Mhm.
continue to do so because there's still lots of room for growth.
All right. Who's some YouTubers that impacted your channel and why?
I think we kind of touched on this, or I did at least earlier. But yes, that one
Oh,
channel uh, by the name of Mega Snoop on
I guess
YouTube.
all right.
Yes, it is spelled Megasnoop. Yes, he plays Toontown, or that's how he started off his channel. Kind of similar
Mm-hmm.
to like me, but like he's definitely like the top creator for that game. So he's definitely the one that has helped me start off the channel, and then from there are several more channels out there that have greatly impacted the way, like the things I say,
Mm-hmm.
the way I act. Because when I first started streaming, that's definitely like you do not expect that, because I was visualizing myself. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be easy. I'm just gonna be crazy like how you see me.
Uh-huh.
Whenever you go to my streams. But honestly, I felt nervous. I mean, not I didn't feel nervous, but I just felt like hard. It was like hard to talk, or like hard to like know what to say, or you kind of just felt weird.
Mm.
I'm like, oh, hey guys. But then like after like a week, it took me like a week or at least a few days where it finally clicked. Now it's like, boom, there we go. Now I'm feeling it. But then when you go to like other streamers and stuff, you start picking up things that they do that you find funny, and then you start incorporating it into your own stream, and then that's you just it's like a soup or a melting pot, I guess, of funny things that you see from other people, inspiration, not necessarily copy exactly, but some inspiration. You mix it, you make it into your own, and poop, then you're born.
Yes. Yes. I can really speak on that because I also done that before. When making my past content, I really took inspiration from other channels.
Yes.
All right, next question. When doing your Wizard 101 content, what made you do what you did? Act crazy,
Oh yeah.
uh, sit in a bathtub for like hours on end. I remember that.
Yeah. It was definitely crazy. That's also when I did the subathon. So parts of that I felt uh there's because when I think about that, I didn't really get attention from that, which I guess can be seen as a good thing or a bad thing. Like if I felt like what I did there, if I did that playing Roblox, I feel like I definitely would have gotten a different reaction. But at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
everything I was doing wasn't necessarily kid friendly or the intentions behind it, which I've definitely moved from. Um, so definitely, I'm glad I didn't do that while playing Roblox as well. But if there was like a way where I did that in the past, but then it was like more of like a kid friendly kind of thing, then I definitely would have
Mm-hmm.
loved to do that. But also I moved, so I don't have a bathtub anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, but
Oh,
but yeah, but like yeah, definitely the intentions behind that were not kid friendly, but they weren't like bad. But obviously,
yeah.
to some people watching it, they it could have come off as bad. So that's why I mentioned
Yeah.
earlier. Uh, you have a choice to like have a positive impact, have a positive influence, or you can have a negative influence, which could result in growth. But at the end of the day, it's what you want to leave behind as your legacy. So yeah. So that was obviously like a kind of a thing. Like I never had bad intentions behind it, but to people watching it out, not knowing the behind the scenes of it, it's like, oh, this guy's going crazy. Hey, yo, this is not family friendly. So then, yeah, the streams are still up, but that's the only thing that remains of it, or the Twitch clips, honestly. But yeah, but I'm also not ashamed of it. Like I did do that, uh, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, I didn't do that. But yeah, but it was
Mm-hmm.
still funny though. We still had tons of fun games. But yeah, but now, especially like because with those games like Toontown Wizard 101, like they're kid games, but the thing is, they were kid games like 20 years ago, and no kids these days play those games. So it's honestly just like a whole bunch of grown-ups playing those games. So I never
Mm-hmm.
really streamed to kids until I started playing Roblox. But then now in Roblox, when I like stream to like actual kids, I definitely do make sure that I keep the sussiness at a maximum, and it doesn't cross the line, because obviously that's not good. So yeah. But the things that I did during Wizard 101, I feel like I wish I could be doing now, but at a more kid friendly like way of doing it. But obviously
Mm-hmm.
I cannot. So I try to make the streams as fun as I can. But yeah. but they were definitely just like ideas of like it's like a subathon, and like also like sitting in the bathtub. I thought they were um like fun things, which I definitely like cool things that I definitely learned from that I can incorporate in the future though. So yes,
I thought those were funny. The bathtub streams,
yeah,
honestly.
yeah. I mean, I have a shower now. I don't have a bathtub, so I could probably do something funny in the future. Who
All
knows?
right. When watching your older content, I saw you act different and having a different tone of voice. Why?
Wait, what was the question again?
Is my mic bad? Sorry, that's my
No,
fault.
no. I think it was
When
just a word I didn't understand.
when watching your older content, I saw you acting different and also a different tone of voice. Why?
Oh yeah, so yeah, I think I reached a bit on that or touched a bit on that earlier. It was
Hmm.
when I first started streaming. It was like a shock because I visualized myself like especially during my first stream to be like crazy, like oh yeah, this is gonna feel like normal, like I'm gonna have like this plan. But then the second I press on like go live, it felt I just felt awkward. Like I didn't feel nervous, but I was like I didn't know like I just didn't feel myself like oh like yes I know how to act. It was I was just kind of just like oh hey guys like kind of like nervous, like I kind of sounded weird. Yeah, like I guess you could say
I
like
get
I
you.
sounded, what was that?
I get you. I get you.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah. I sounded like more like of a normal person, I guess you could say, like not like funny or like childish, like how I like intend to sound like. But yeah, but I definitely sound like a deeper voice. Like if I'm trying to be serious, I or like if I sound more serious, or if I just wake up, I usually talk in a deeper voice. So that's that's how I like I guess started off, not because I wanted to, but because like I don't know, like it was something I couldn't control. I was like, but then one day it clicked, and then now I sound crazy, which is what I want because I think it's more entertaining to it, at least for me personally. Like if you're watching a stream, just to be like as entertaining as funny, whether that means you act crazy or you say funny things. But yeah, that's just how I choose to come off as, and and I think you guys enjoy it.
All right. And after this will be the last question. How did you meet Steak, and how has he impacted your channel?
Oh yes, I
Become.
love this question. Yes, so you know, I ever since starting streaming Roblox, I definitely felt and have seen the potential of growth. Whereas the other games I used to play, they're super fun, and I definitely would love to get back into them. But first of all, getting if like running a YouTube channel, especially a gaming one, or like a YouTube channel in general, like if it, oh my god, I'm gonna call this guy when I'm done here. I'm gonna actually I'm scared to call him. He's changing his Discord name to 69420. I can feel
Oh.
myself getting banned. Answering that call. Anyways, but yeah, but like the other games I used to play, like they're definitely smaller, and they're
Hmm.
like you can like definitely like still stream and have fun, which I wish I could. But like what I was saying, like if you have a YouTube channel, you definitely just want to stick to one subject, one topic, because think about it, like if you have like I sometimes see like channels of like YouTube channels based off like I guess like people's like personal lives where they just like
Hmm.
post everything. So you'll see them like having like gaming like live like Fortnite streams, but then their videos are about like them like having a vlog in the mall, and then their YouTube shorts are probably them just like just like eating or something. It's just very confusing when you have like mixed things, and then you'll notice that like some videos get like 0 views just because
Hmm.
you have a YouTube channel that's supposed to be made for like gaming, but then you start posting like My Little Pony play with my dolls or something. So yeah, that's very confusing. So for me, when it comes to switching games, typically when I switch a
Hmm.
game, I want to stick to it as opposed to playing several different games because that just confuses people. And I honestly feel like confused. I honestly feel like if I'm like recently, like these past 6 months or so, I built my community now based off Roblox, and the transition to it was very simple because
Hmm.
if you're playing a smaller game, everyone's gonna know the bigger game. But if you have a channel that's based off a bigger game, no, not a lot of people are gonna know about the smaller games. So that's why I
Right.
like to like promote myself with the games. Like start off with a small game, then continue on to a larger game. So yeah, um, So my time on Roblox, I still remember the question this time. I
Oh,
definitely
nice.
felt yes. Sorry, I just go off the rails here, but yeah. During my time on Roblox, ever since the first stream moving forward, even like low quality like laptop streams, I felt like the potential of growth and seeing. I always and something I always like to do as well. If you have like a game that you want to get into, always see who the top creator is and see how many subscribers they have. The I guess you could say the easiest way to put it. Like when you go into Roblox, you see like people like Flamingo or like Creekcraft. They have
Mm-hmm.
like 10 million subscribers like that. But if you see like a game and you like identify who the top creator is, and they only have like not that many subscribers, chances are you're not going to beat them in subscribers anytime soon.
Uh-huh.
Like me playing Bed Wars, it's like saying like me playing Bed Wars every day, but I'm gonna eventually have more subscribers in like Mini Bloxia or Fulton just by playing Bed Wars. To me, that seems
All right.
like very
Impossible.
yeah impossible. So if you're like playing like a small game and they don't have that many subscribers, chances are you're not going to beat them. Chances are, and meaning that you're going to be capped at that number of subscribers. So it's better
Mm-hmm.
if your goal is to get big, then probably play a different game. So yeah, that's how I started to visualize it. I'm like, oh shoot, I want to get big, but like this game is not gonna get me there. So let's play a different game. So that's why I got into Roblox. So the potential has been endless, and even from like what I knew, like how this game was gonna help me grow. That's I knew that, but then when I started learning about the different ways that this game was gonna help me grow, the things I wasn't expecting, that's when things was like, wow, really. Starting off with verified creators or YouTubers just randomly saying hi in your stream. So I was like, wow. So I still remember the very first verified creator or YouTuber. It wasn't like anybody Roblox related. I think it was just like a science like YouTube channel. It was some guy like it was like
Oh.
120,000 subscribers at the time. He was like verified. I was like, oh my god, what's this in my live stream chat? So yeah, that's why I started playing Roblox. But then moving forward, it was then I started playing Roblox Bed Wars every day. Like literally,
Mm-hmm.
like that's the game that like I noticed that like I was getting like the most amount of views playing. So I was like, let me just stick to
Yeah.
this game. Um, and then so I was just literally it was like within like my first week or second week of like streaming it every day. I decided to stream every single day. That's when Steak came into my channel. He came into my chat and I was like, oh my god, who's this? And then obviously I trying to exaggerate my emotions or my feelings. I was like, oh my god, like celebrity. And then he was like, you want a 1v1? I guess he liked my personality off the bat, and he was like, you want a 1v1? I was like, yes, please. And he literally got into the game, and then we literally had like a
Yeah.
full on 1v1, like him like just having 1v1 with some random guy with like 1,000 subscribers. So I thought that was super cool. So then we got a 1v1, and I was like, hey, buddy, I'm gonna make a video out of this. It took a month, but I made a video out of it, which you can still find on my channel. And it was
Yeah.
a super funny one. And that's like the first video I say I created with like the DaVinci Resolve new PC kind of like setup. So
Oh.
that
That's why
was
it took a month.
yeah, just trying to learn everything on top of doing everything else, trying to stream every day, along with everything else that I have. So yeah, then that's how I met him, and then after that, he kept on like he'll like occasionally like come into the streams and then even donate sometimes. Like on my birthday, he donated. But then the thing that he's been really like helping out the channel with recently was rating me. Like when you have such a big
Oh.
person rate you, he's rated on my birthday, and then like a week ago he rated us. I was like, oh my god! Now those
Oh
rates,
yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
yeah, those rates go crazy. Like to me, like when you have a raid like that, I know like I sometimes watch streamers that get like raids of like 10,000 people or something, and they're like, oh, thanks, man, thanks for the raid. Like first of all, you average like 15 viewers yourself. Why aren't you going crazy? That some guy brought 10,000 people to your stream. So that's just like in my opinion, like if you're getting rated that big, like you got to put the best performance of your life so that you can uh
Yeah.
yeah, because like when you get rated, it's kind of just like not every you probably like out of like 1,000 people, you probably get like one like actual real viewer out of a raid. So honestly, when I get rated of any type of like number or at least like a big raid, I try to like like go crazy or like try to like go
To
crazy, I guess.
profit
Yeah.
off the raid.
Yeah, for sure. You meet a lot of new friends, and I definitely the last raid I've definitely met a lot of new friends. So, yeah, if you ever get raided super big, try to give the viewers a reason to stay at least, because
Yeah.
chances are after that 5 seconds they're gonna leave because they're not watching Steak anymore. So yeah, but in general, raids as fun and cute and cool as they aren't really good for growth, or it could sometimes even negatively impact your uh, your channel. But
Mm.
yeah, but other than that, yeah, that's how I met Steak, and I always and now like we're not like texting each other. Like I don't text him, but like or like message him on Discord. But like he will come in the stream sometimes, and I try to go into his, and yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's how I met him. He's super cool. Make sure you subscribe to Steak, or else. And that's about it.
Yes. All right. And closing remarks. What is some inspiration to the viewers watching?
Oh yes, definitely. My favorite one is to never give up. Well, first of all, find something that you like to do. Don't just find something just because you feel like the results are cool. Because there are many things that have really cool
Mm-hmm.
results, but the amount of work that you have to put like behind it, like is it worth it? Do you think it really is? Because some things, like the results, they may look super cool, but once again, it's definitely a hard work. But like anything in life is going to be hard. Like I once read a quote or like an Instagram post. It was like choose your hard. You got to like choose your hard, because being lazy is hard. Being like very like a hard worker, always having something to do is hard. What's like having a job is hard. Like going to school is hard. Like not going to school is hard, or not having a job is hard. So in life, you really just
Uh-huh.
gotta like choose your hard. Like which one would you prefer? And just know that no matter what you choose, there's always a downside, and it's not gonna be easy. So yeah, um, find something that you like, kind of like find your gift, because we all have our gifts, and just really expand on that and try to be the best at it. Don't take shortcuts. Taking shortcuts really show. Always try to put the best quality out of either work or whatever you do, and just know that if you put the hard work in, the hard work won't go unnoticed, unless it's
Mm-hmm.
something like really dumb, like I guess like watching paint dry alone in your room. Like that's obviously you got to find like something that's like that'll be profitable, or not but just like something that you make a living out of.
Yeah.
Just like put your best into it, and just know that if you put your best into it, that the results will show, and that your hard work will be paid off one day.
All right. It's been a pleasure talking with you, Soda.
Thank you
You
so
have a
yes.
good rest of the stream.
Thank you
And
so much.
it's been a pleasure.
Yes,
Have a good
sir.
one.
Thank you. Yes, you too. Always great having you here on the streams, and can't wait to see the new videos that come out. Wait, boom! You came back in. I have one final message.
What is it, Soda?
Subscribe to Little Box, or else.